I love swallowing cum.
What is the ideal height for a boyfriend?
6'5".
He asked twice and he let it go. Who does that?
Hey guys, welcome. In this video, I'm gonna show you 3 types of women you should avoid. Avoid these 3 types of women. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's get started. Number 1, watch this.
I love swallowing cum. It's so scrumptious. Like if I can freeze it or even like dry it up and eat it as a snack, I so would. My favorite thing is just to swallow a big load of it, just a big gulp. And it's so nutritious. And if it's tangy and sour, don't worry, because I'm not a sweets girl, I'm a sour girl.
Okay guys, I know that most men would love to hear a woman say that they would like you to come in their mouth. Okay, so they want to swallow your cum. Most men love that, myself included. But I'm gonna tell you from my personal experience dealing with such women. So remember what she said in the video is, I love when men come. I love swallowing cum from men. So it's not like she wants it from you. You need to understand that there is always a man, the first man. The first man whose cum she swallowed is the man that alpha widowed her. When she said she loves swallowing cum, it doesn't mean that it's from every man. If she likes you, she's gonna do it to you, but you need to understand her passion is swallowing cum. It's not just about one man. So there's a propensity, a very high likelihood that she has done this with so many guys, or she plans to do it with other men. And the fact that she's saying it online is because she knows that men love these things. So she has dealt with men who love these things, and she knows that it's a recruiting tool. She might be recruiting sugar daddies and things like that. She's saying it online. She knows that there will be men in her inbox DMing her, because some of these women, they use this, they might have an OnlyFans account, or they can use this kind of strategy to bring men to their DM and then extract money from them. And the man is hoping that she's gonna give him that kind of experience, but it's never gonna happen. But if she loves you, from my personal experience, she will do it to you. But that doesn't mean that you're the only man that she plans to do it on, or that doesn't mean that she's gonna stick with you. The point I'm trying to make is that women like these kind of women are very promiscuous. Okay, so the only thing you need to do with them is to pump and dump, smash and dash. It's just for fun. You can't take this kind of woman seriously. It's just for fun, guys. Have your fun, move on. Stay single. Don't try to commit to this kind of woman. Don't do that. If you do it, you're gonna regret it. Okay? Because you're gonna think that you are the king. You're gonna think that she wants to do it only to you. No, there was a first man who first did it to her, and that's a man who took her soul. That's a man who alpha widowed her. Because you need to understand, for a woman to break her rules, to cross certain boundaries sexually, she must love the man deeply. She must be highly attracted to that man. And so that man is the alpha, is a man who alpha widowed her. Okay? So, and that's the kind of man that she's looking for. And that's the kind of man she would love to repeat the same experience with. So if you are that kind of man, fine. But don't think that she's gonna stay with you. Don't think that she's not gonna go out there and try to do it to other men, because it's her passion, it's something she loves. I'm telling you from experience. So I just want you to understand that with this kind of women, they are very fun to be with, but don't get tempted. Don't let your small man think for you, okay? Don't get tempted, don't get carried away. Just have your fun and leave. Smash and dash. It's not yours, it's just your turn. Smash and dash, pump and dump, just have fun and move on to the next. Don't commit to this kind of woman, because if you commit to this kind of woman, you're gonna regret it, okay? You're gonna regret it. Number 2, watch this.
What is the ideal height for a boyfriend?
6'5".
Go big or go home, baby.
So what happens if you see a guy that's like 5'8"?
Oh, I don't even look.
Well, what if he's like rich, or he has a nice
It's
car?
like this. It's like, I tried that, didn't work out.
Now, take note, she said 6'5". Now, women like this, when they grow older, because right now she's younger, she can attract a lot of men, but again, attracting multiple men who are 6'5", it's not easy, because there are few of them. So these are the kind of ladies, they'll go out there to parties and they walk up to this kind of guy talk to this kind of guy, and then the guy will go and sleep with them, and then they will not hear from the guy again. And so they are suckers for this kind of men. But that doesn't mean that she will not date somebody who is less than 6'5", because she doesn't even know what 6'5" looks like in reality. She just knows that the person should be very tall. But she's gonna date any man who is shorter than 6'5", because she said it herself. She said she has tried shorter men, it did not work. So don't go by what they say. What they say is their fantasy. That's the ideal. But they're gonna date shorter men. But you need to avoid this kind of woman, because she's always gonna compare you to somebody who is taller than you. So when you get with this kind of woman and you are lucky to hear these kind of words come out of her mouth, if you are with her, just understand that you are there for a short stay. Get your phone and leave. And when she starts, just leave before it's too late, because it's just a matter of time before she replaces you with somebody who is just a slightly taller than you, or a few inches taller than you, because she's height shopping. Okay, women like this are very shallow. It's only when they get older, okay, when their sexual marketplace value start decreasing, and then they're gonna pretend as if they want to get married to a shorter man. And even in that case, the man they will end up getting married to is gonna be miserable, because she's just gonna marry you because she wants to marry you, and she wants to prove to her friend that she too got married, she too got a wedding, she too got a ring. But it's not because she's really into you, because she is so superficial, and it's not just gonna end because she got married to you. So again, there are many women like this. There are many women like this. Most of them will not tell you, or they will not publicly air their thoughts. They will not publicly tell you their preferences like she did. But there are millions of women like this. So when you're with a woman, you just need to understand whether you are her type or not. Because if you are not her type, don't try to take her for long-term relationships. Don't try to date her for so long. Don't try to get married to her. The first thing you need to understand as a man is did this woman choose me? Am I her type? Number 3, watch this.
Okay, listen, I've confirmed it. My husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. Okay, I don't know why I woke up in a bad mood, but I was just in a bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. I really did. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time. I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single shit what's wrong with me, because he didn't ask for the third time. He did not persist with the questions. He asked twice and he let it go. Who does that? Who does that?
I'll tell you who does that. Somebody who doesn't care about their wife. That's who does that. Somebody who's probably cheating on her. Somebody who is preoccupied talking to somebody else all day. He hasn't even texted me today to ask me what was wrong. He hasn't, because he hasn't thought twice about it. He has not let it consume his thoughts. It's been consuming mine. I've been unwell all day. The only way for him to properly make up for
This woman here is a problem. This kind of woman, you just need to understand that she just wants to create problems. And the reason she's creating the problems is because she's looking for a reason. She's looking for a reason to say, okay, my husband doesn't care anymore about my feelings, and he doesn't pay attention to me, so I'm gonna go cheat. When a woman starts behaving like this, just know that one leg is out the door. She's already plotting her exit. It's just a matter of time before she leaves you. So you need to understand that, okay, it's about time to end the relationship. Because when a woman loves you, if you are her first choice, if there's a problem, she's gonna openly tell you why she's angry. When a woman tells you that, everything is fine, and then you discover later on that everything is not fine, then that woman is not willing to solve problems. She just wants to create drama and make your life miserable. You want to avoid women like that. When a woman starts behaving like that, just understand that it's time to end the relationship. It's about time to end the relationship. It's just a matter of time. You should be plotting your exit. Because when a woman respects you and she loves you, she's gonna tell you what is bothering her. But when she starts behaving like that, it's because she doesn't want to solve the problem. She just wants to create a problem as a reason to monkey branch. There you have it. Those are the 3 types of women you want to avoid. I would like you to share your experience with each of these types of women with me in the comments so that other men can learn from your experience. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.